Stop the show, gang. We got a little tour update coming at you. The Stay Trashy tour is rolling along. Vermont and Connecticut. We added second shows. We'll be there this weekend, baby. Get the squad and come out and see us.
Yeah, gang. Then we're going to be in Tampa, Florida. Second show added there. Get those tickets. Limited tickets left. Then we're going to Dania Beach, Florida, Raleigh, North Carolina, Louisville, Kentucky, Cleveland, Ohio, then Columbus, Ohio. Get those tickets. It's a good time. A little AYG with the crowd, some stand-up comedy. We'll see you there.
More dates coming.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's new favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they're good to be classy, or if they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here at Tootie's in the new edition, baby. Woo, she's out there spending that money, thinking about putting in a pool table for the summer.
Oh, God.
See how it works out. My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage? He is an international businessman, and the word on Wall Street is you think about scooping up a couple of these banks that are pinned up against the wall, about to find themselves between a rock and a forehead. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
Hey, what's up, gang? Got me at the buzzer beater right there. What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are
True to rip.
Cooking. Then obviously, I don't have to say it in this room, the greatest website of all time, www.patreon.com. Check it the fuck out, gang. It's a party over there.
Yes, sir. And having a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man, makes us all look good. Works the ones, works the twos, works the threes and the fours now. Crosses the T's and dots the I's. And now you can get a little peek at him on the Toby cam, ladies, but no touchy-touchy. Give it up for T-Bone McScruffins, Toby McMullen, everybody.
What up, dudes?
There he is.
Yo, gas up the jet, grab the caviar. We got the big homie in the addition.
Hey. Ooh, yeah, the long hair ain't lying. It might be warm outside, but we got the heat on in here, baby. I'll tell you that right now. We couldn't be more excited to have our incredibly, and I mean incredibly special guest back with us again today. This man has led more people to the promised land than Moses himself. He is the international sensation that has swept the nation. He is the light that shows us the way. Give it up for the King of New York, Andrew Schulz, everybody. Let's go. Schulz!
Bro, first of all, I told you guys this a million times when I walked in, but the new studio is absolutely unbelievable.
Thank you.
Have you done like a whole tour of
Not
all
yet.
the rooms and everything?
Not yet. We're going to.
I walked in, and the waiting room could be a set.
Sure, yeah.
It's unbelievable.
We went big. Tootie's spending the fucking cut, man.
Yeah.
Dropping a little cash.
And also the intro was immaculate.
Thank you, buddy.
Do you guys remember that show where they it was like a Japanese game show where they dubbed over
Maximum Extreme Challenge. MXC.
They need to get you guys.
Yeah?
Oh, that would be a good time.
Well, Japanese television money? I'm about it. Let's go.
Let's go. You talk to someone, Schultz, and get me locked
All right,
in.
I'm going to make it happen.
This guy.
Plus, I hear the milk in Japan is really, really good.
Yeah, great milk. Great milk. They almost had, back in the day, MTV2 bought the rights to that, and then they had Damian Lemon and I dub it over.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah. Didn't make it. But I think you guys could pull it off 100%. But I wouldn't even have you guys dubbed. I think I would have you guys actually just making fun of Japanese people slipping.
Well, that's what happened. That's what got Chrissy D jammed up.
Yeah. That is true. Not for Netflix.
Yeah, true.
Or as I say,
we'll do it on
Netflix.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Buddy, I got to ask you, the haircut.
Yes. Yeah. We were talking about that before.
You're doing a little shooting.
I was doing a movie.
Hold on. This is how cool you are. I didn't even think anything of it. I was just like, this is his fucking, this is what Schultz rocks.
Yeah. I'm also slightly offended by that.
You should be.
You're like,
you should be. I meant it as a little bit of an insult.
It was a dig, for sure. I'm such a fucking sociopath. I would walk around like this thinking people would be normal.
I can tell, and I'm always very jealous of that.
Yeah.
That, you know, to have the haircut for whatever you're working on.
Yeah.
I've done that in my lowest points. I've gotten a regular haircut and been like, yeah, I'm shooting something next week. I got to get my haircut for it. But usually just the production company does that. Not a barber in Queens.
You were trying to get laid. I remember the story. He told a girl he was on Boardwalk Empire one night and then was going to see her the next day and went and got his haircut like Boardwalk Empire.
Did it work?
No. No, never
He
spoke to me again.
He showed up the next day looking like Buscemi. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Smoking unfilters and drinking whiskey in the morning.
I love it. Yeah. No, I was doing this.
What do you got
movie
cooking?
Up in we were shooting up in Calgary, but it's called The Thicket, and it's got Peter Dinklage in it.
Nice.
I love Dinklage.
Oh, come
He's
on.
the man, dude.
Yeah, so I was like, hell yeah, I'll do that shit. I want to make a couple movies, so I'm learning how to behave.
And it's a
on
period.
set.
It's a period
Yeah.
piece.
It's like 1908. Yeah.
Sharp duds,
I don't know what that means.
sharp
Clothes.
wardrobe.
Oh, actually, I'll show you guys a picture. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like
Cool.
a pimp in 1908.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a good time
the
right
whole
there.
thing. Yeah, it's fire. So it was fun, cool little project.
And you're done with it now?
Yeah, we're finished. So
Did they tell you to keep the cut for a little while
No,
in case they
but-
want to do reshoots?
Bro, no, but that's funny that you say that. Sometimes they do that, but I just got made fun of so much by my boys for having it that I think I have to keep it.
Yeah. Just lean into it
Yeah,
at
I
this
think
point.
I have to.
You already
continue
took the
cutting
heat.
in. Exactly.
Yeah, now you look cool. Who
And if I
cares?
change it because they clown me, then I'm just a bitch.
You've lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they know they can just shit on you and you're going to have to change next time, too.
Exactly. So I got to
Yeah, you got to dig
teach
in.
them a fucking lesson
Yeah, it's
right
trench
now, set a
warfare, baby.
standard.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I guarantee you see a couple of those cuts starting to pop up because they saw Schultz doing
Ooh.
it. That could be the fucking cut of the summer.
Cool guy shot. You come in tomorrow. I got it. Fuck it. I got the receding hairline with the cool sides.
Dude, you should do it. Stash and everything.
Like
That'd
the
be
Peaky
phenomenal.
Blinders?
Yeah.
The stash is sharp.
Thank
Yeah.
you, man.
The stash, yeah.
Thank you.
Stash
Thank
you got to keep. Come
Thank
on.
you. All right, fuck it. I'll
Stash
keep
is
it.
sharp.
But you're in one of those worlds where like cool is wonky. So it's like you can do anything and you still come off as cool. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Yeah,
Because you have confidence to do it.
Am I cool? I don't know about that. Do we want to be
You're the
cool?
coolest guy
Get
I
outta
know.
here.
As
Dick, what do you
comics,
mean
do we
you're
wanna be
cool?
I mean,
cool?
I don't think you're trying to be cool. I think you're very genuinely
Oh,
authentic. Your
okay,
person. You're
okay.
not trying to be cool.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just cool. You're just a cool dude.
I'll take it. Fucking
right.
hey, bro.
Shows
This
up
is-
wearing
I
those-
gotta come here more often, guys.
Schultz, I love you.
Jesus.
He
You
shows-
guys got to do the tour of the studio. It's unbelievable.
Well, yeah, we will.
Thank
Throw on
you.
That's gonna be a Patreon. www.patreon.com.
All right, sign up. Sign up to the Patreon.
Check it out, gang.
Yeah. I mean, it's just great. Love what you guys have done.
Thank you, buddy.
buddy.
We
Following
love you.
in your footsteps, man.
Of
Thank
course.
you for
guys
laying the
are
groundwork.
paving your own way, and yeah, it's cool to see your guys' influence out there.
Your
It's
influence,
cool, It's
baby.
cool to see
Yeah,
the
yeah.
influence.
Everything we say, we,
Easy does it, Schultz. Easy does it, Schultz.
I mean this in a good way. I think the sign of success is that like
Okay.
you
Cool
pay-
haircuts. That's what he means.
No,
That's
like
cool
you
haircuts.
pave a way, and then I think other people. I think as human beings, we look at things that are successful and we go, "Okay, wow, there is an opportunity here." You know, and I think that's how I judge a sign of success.
a
You
lot
know
of
what I mean?
people have been putting on weight. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I saw a
Did
couple
you
of bald
start
guys
that?
out there.
This is a good thing.
Compression
This is
socks are
growing
in.
pains.
Sure.
All I'm trying to say is this is growing pains. This is awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
buddy.
I've always said I always thank you. We've taken a page out of your book, and I
nothing.
appreciate the guidance. You've always
Nothing.
been there whenever I call, I text, whatever.
Of
Any
course.
question I have,
Of course.
King
You guys
Schulte
are
helps
awesome.
us out.
But
No,
listen.
you guys are fucking amazing, and you guys have a great product. I remember the first time watching. I think I told this on the first time here, and I was like, "Holy shit! Like this is it." And I think I hit. I don't know. I think I hit you. And originally I was like, make it shorter, make it 15 minutes, and I was like, and I like what you guys have obviously done. You guys have killed
He'll
it.
never let me live that down.
No,
For not
no.
making a 20-minute version.
No. But because in my mind, the only thing that I had seen that was anything like in the world was the eat chicken
The
that's
hot ones.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is so much better because you don't have to eat chicken.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just you get all
Couple
the fun.
of wings would kill it. I'm like, what are you talking about?
One thing he hates about the show.
We
When
can't
can we
eat-
open the biscuits? What the fuck is going on over here?
Sitting here without wings.
I thought we doing mozzarella sticks.
Get a sampler, please.
But yeah, I was just like, this is it. What a great way to go on there, be vulnerable, and like brag about how trash you are. And
Thank you,
everybody
man.
wants to share the stories. Like you just created this great vehicle.
Oh,
It's
thank
one of
you.
those shows where I think about people I want to be on.
Then we get that a lot.
Sure. You know what I mean? Like-
Bird will hit us up. He's like, you gotta have
You
him.
got
Oh,
it.
yeah, so
I
and
was
so
looking
on.
at fucking Daly, the picture right there,
Uh-huh.
John Daly, and I'm like,
forget
oh
about it.
God, is he?
Guy
and it's-
Fieri.
There it is.
Yeah, there's so many all-stars.
But that's how you know
have
you have a product. Like people do that with Rogan, right? Like you see some, scientist or a guy who's like an Egyptologist or a great new comedian. You're like, yo, you need to go on Rogan,
Uh-huh.
right? And it's because we feel like something special would happen
Sure,
out of that
sure,
experience.
sure,
So
sure.
yeah. Now you got me cooking. I got to think about people I really want to see. You got to get the chicken guy. You got to get hot chicken guy.
We were, I think. Somebody connected us at some point. Yeah.
Oh really?
In talk. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sean
yeah.
Evans. Yeah.
Sean Evans. Shout out to Sean
We
Evans.
saw him at Chrissy D's premiere.
Chrissy
Yes.
D has the TV
Sharp
show. He
guy,
was
man.
there.
Sharp
Yes.
coat. Kid looks sharp.
Yeah, dressed well.
Shouts to Chrissy, man. I like the glasses look. I think he got a
Love
It's
them.
real pedophile, but I'm on. Not for that reason. It just looks
who
good.
am I to talk about it? I can't call anybody a pedophile anymore.
You look like Dahmer's roommate.
The less successful Dahmer.
I can't get him in the van. I don't know what it is.
Can't get his act together. I'm out of gas. Oh, man.
That's funny. To that end of who people you want on the podcast, we haven't had you on in a little while.
I know.
We want to do a little recap. You know what I mean? We got a couple of new cues here. We want to toss at you, see what's going on.
Let's do it.
Just off the rip, doing well. Deserve everything you got. Let's not forget that.
Thanks,
You
man.
saw the $52,000 back there from Mr. Segura from his birthday dinner.
Wow.
Do you got anything that can compare to that? What are you dropping these days on a nice din?
The most I've spent on a dinner.
You take 15 people
I
out
know.
to
You
dinner
roll with
on
the
a fucking
Hampton, New
Wednesday
York.
night.
It's a lot. Yeah. And I do feel guilty if they pay. Is that weird?
You should. They're all
Depends
your
who it is.
employees.
If
though.
it's us,
Or they
yeah,
all-
you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, they work.
I mean, if you're going out with other rich guys, you can spread the wealth.
Oh no, we definitely. Yeah. I'll
If
split
you're the
bill
richest
with
guy at the
homies.
table,
you got to put it down.
you got to do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
yeah,
I'd be,
yeah.
dude. If we went out and you were like Kevin,
Do
you
you
had
let
to
Toby pay?
never,
Never
What?
once.
never once.
Toby,
Nah, dude.
good.
He doesn't even
good.
fake reach for his wallet. This fucking kid. It wouldn't kill him to pick up an Uber from time to time.
Well, I'm gonna split a tax write-off. What are we talking about?
That's right.
Oh,
You're not.
I love when people act like tax write-offs make it free.
Yeah, I
Like
kind of
that's how
think
you
like
know
that.
nobody's written off. When
What
they
do
go,
you
"Oh,
mean?"
You're gonna write it off.
In
right?
our- in
I
our
gotta
head-
make some money to pay the fucking taxes. Yeah.
In our head, that's all free.
Yeah. You don't learn the hard way, my boy.
We know.
We're downsizing the studio. We're moving back.
Schultz,
we need more
I need
authentic.
to, we're moving into with you, Schultz.
Who the fuck's buying Fiji water? That's
This
what I
guy
want to
upgrades
know.
the fucking Fiji.
Do you remember Comics Comedy Club?
That was
on
closed.
14th
That was
Street?
closed before we got here, but I know
Dude.
I know the story.
Yeah, I know what you're
That's
talking
how I
about.
knew that club was going under because they started with Voss and like 3 weeks later they were on Poland Spring.
Yeah,
I was like,
like,
oh,
what
this shit is closing, dude. Soak up the spots while you can, boys. Poland Spring in 3 weeks.
That's a tough. That's a
From
it's
glass bottles to the shit that don't even stand on the table.
to the wobbly ones.
Yeah.
You know, someone got that for that monthly invoice and was like, "What the? Spending $3,000 on water? Cut it! We're about to turn the lights off in here."
Oh man, a couple
But
of
yeah, I'm
weeks.
trying to think. Most expensive dinner.
Because you go out a lot, you know.
We go out a lot. Yeah, it's nothing like time. I mean, 52 is crazy.
Well, no, that we just did YMH as well, and he said we talked about it, and he was like, "That was a shut the restaurant down and fill it with like friends."
All
that
right.
was like a
All
was
right.
a big to do.
Most expensive so far. I haven't gotten paid back for this. I don't know if I'll get paid back.
From who?
But Burning Man, taking the boys to Burning Man.
Oh, that looked.
That was
That was
fucking
all
pricey.
fresh duds and everything too.
Yeah, that was probably expensive. And I'm supposed to get paid back, but it's like so much time is gone.
Yeah, you
So it's
can't.
like-
what was the deal? I'll get it, and then everybody send me X, and nobody sent X.
Yeah, I think I don't know.
No, they all took X.
As long as,
man.
as long as we're making money.
I didn't
don't
even
you
know
don't
I was
notice
there,
it.
I'm
man.
the same way. I'm the same
Yeah,
way.
yeah, it's
I'm
like
like,
it's-
we'll figure that out at the end of the
Exactly.
month. Yeah,
But
yeah.
if 1 month anything dips, like you're gonna be hitting everybody.
You
out.
start looking, you're like,
Yeah,
well, what
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck?
Remember
What's
with the
Toby do
fucking
anyway?
Burning Man, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I
Burning
definitely got
Man's
the
crazy.
Amex card and been like, who the fuck is Toby?
Yeah.
Just for an example, where'd you hit this week? Where have you had dinner this week? Or you have eaten dinner at home?
You know, we did. I think no, this week is early, so nothing really so far. But
Because the missus does it right at the house.
oh,
too.
she does. But she likes to go out too. She likes to go out.
And
so
she's
we
sharp
spent a
with
little
it,
pretty
too.
penny on going out to dinner. But that's how we. I don't know. That's how we party, if you will. Like we're not hitting
Sure,
the clubs, we're
yeah.
not
Go
doing
out,
anything.
yeah,
It
go out for a
seems
nice
like-
dinner. Yeah,
dude,
And then just judge the greatest people in the world at their craft.
Yeah.
That's
It's
wild.
an amazing thing when you go out to a restaurant, and the nicer the restaurant, like for example, like a restaurant that doesn't have a Michelin star and a restaurant that does, the amount of like judgment that you
Pretentious,
bring in to a Michelin, because you're like, do you deserve it?
You act like
who
you-
the fuck am I? I
you
grew up
act like-
eating at diners. You know what I mean?
Like you're giving them the star. Like you're the guy who decides if they get another star.
You're just gonna pluck it
Meanwhile,
off the wall.
I was eating chicken fingers on the way there in the Uber. You know, I don't fucking know anything.
I literally, my whole life was diners, which are the best places.
They're
to eat.
dying
I
in New
love-
York now, though. They fucking
Wait, are they
suck.
really?
There's like this guy doesn't even know diners are going
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
That's how fucking rich this guy is.
Guys, life is good. You know what I mean? You guys still eat at diners, bro?
If things are going well, yeah, I'll have an omelet.
Hey, it's crazy about the price of eggs. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, I didn't notice that at all. Bro, I saw all these people crying about the price of eggs. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? $1 more?
You have quails drop eggs off on your balcony every morning.
You guys eat chicken eggs?
That's great. He's got a dinosaur egg.
I got a pterodactyl in the backyard that's laying eggs every 3 months. Yeah, well,
what's an omelet?
how bad did eggs get?
I mean, we live in New York, so it's like, oh, it went from, $9 to I don't know. I think in Middle America where they were like 99 cents a dozen,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it went up to like $5, $6, $7, $8 or something like
Yeah.
that. But New York, it's like living in a fucking airport, man. Everything's expensive.
Yeah, but I
You
don't
can't
know.
gauge
Like,
it.
I feel like we freak out a lot about that. I mean, this is gonna sound so fucking pretentious, but like people do freak. They'll be like, gas went from $3.50 to $4, and it's
Yeah.
like, what is that? $5 extra
I know, but
when
I
you
think
fill up the tank.
I
Like,
think that was always my thought too. But I think that affects the price of every good then, because you got to transport it. Transportation costs
of
go
course,
up.
Jams
of course.
everybody
Air
up.
Flights
Yeah.
go up.
Yeah,
all that shit.
yeah. Then we should complain about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess.
Because when the pump goes up 50 cents, it's like, yeah, I think we can manage.
Sure.
If it
You
was
know,
just that.
if it
But
was
when
just
it
that.
does, we're, like
Jamming
fucking-
everybody up.
Yeah, but I feel like we take it out. Like, I see the price go up, and then people go, fucking Ukraine.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what?
I also don't know.
What's going on over here?
I'm also an idiot. I don't know how anything connects.
Yeah.
That's
like the smartest thing I ever said. The price of goods.
And
I don't
then
know
run
anything.
after it. You don't need to know anything anymore.
I'm also big on having something to complain about. So if I can throw it on,
Ukraine?
anything.
Yeah.
Gas prices, something. Somebody's getting it.
Everybody just trying to connect dots like milk goes up. Goddamn Justin Bieber.
I know, yeah. Just fucking, just get after it.
I will say that's something that I learned from like making money is that like you care so much less about shit. And then the people who are way more wealthy that care, you're like, man, you don't really care about that
Yeah,
shit. Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah.
a game. Like,
Oh,
nobody
you mean
really
like,
cares.
You mean like the stuff where people come out, like a famous person will come out and be like,
Bro,
X, Y,
you
Z.
think that Leonardo DiCaprio gives a fuck about trees?
No. He's getting his dick blown on a yacht by 3 chicks.
There's no way. He's in St. Bart's. You got to take 5 flights to get to fucking St. Bart's. Okay? There's no way he cares. You just need a cause that isn't going to piss off Republicans or Democrats.
Yeah, you need like
So you need
That's
one
a
in
good
the
one.
middle. And
so
then
they
he's
all
like,
still
all right,
buy
the environment.
tickets to the movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn. Schultz has got it figured
Nah,
out.
he got it.
This guy's wired in,
That's
man.
The beauty of like, I don't know. There is some beauty in knowing that like these people don't really care, but they kind of like gotta care.
Sure.
Like that's the genius of like a Warren Buffett. Like, because if you got tons of money and you act like it, people hate you. They fucking despise
But
you.
You drive the same car, live in the same house,
eat
eat McDonald's
McDonald's.
every day.
Bro, Warren Buffett takes a picture once a year on a bench drinking a Diet Coke with khakis.
And
Right? and we
that's the-
believe that's his
Yeah.
fucking life.
Then he puts on
Right?
a solid gold suit.
Exactly. I need the video after when he like throws the Diet Coke, steps in a Rolls Royce, smacks a girl in the fucking face, gets blown by some 14-year-old boy, and does what billionaires do.
Sure,
You know what I
that
mean?
makes sense. I never
There's-
thought about it
There's
that
no
way.
way he lives in the same house in, where is it? Omaha?
Omaha or
Omaha,
Wichita?
Nebraska.
Yeah, Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha, Nebraska. I've been to Omaha, Nebraska. He doesn't live in Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay,
they
yeah, that
find
makes
some old guy from the fucking Six Flags commercials to
Sure,
walk
prop
around
him
like
up.
it's Warren
Yeah,
Buffett.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
no way. But it's genius because nobody shits on Warren Buffett.
Some guy in a bodysuit cutting the grass.
Exactly.
I love him.
But we love him because he acts like he's poor. You need to.
Damn.
And if you don't, this is what the billionaires do. And you have to because we'll just kill him. If you don't, if you have tons of money and you want to like spend it and have fun, you need to buy a newspaper to defend you all the time. So that's
Damn, we got to get a newspaper,
Yeah,
boys.
no shit.
I don't know if
And
we're
I'm
there
not
yet.
talking a paper route either. I want to own the thing.
But that's what like Bill Gates has, MSNBC, like MS is Microsoft NBC, And
is it?
Yeah, that's the thing. No, we don't even know. We just see that fucking lesbian yapping on the TV all the time. We're like, there's nothing to do with Bill Gates. But there's
It is.
Yeah, Bezos says Washington Post. They all have a news thing.
Bezos flexing. Shout out to him. He's out there flexing on the back of the yacht.
Yeah.
Nice piece on his side.
I feel
he's
he
all
doesn't
fucking
care.
ripped.
Yeah.
Bro, he did the wildest rich shit ever. They broke down. He made a boat in like the Netherlands or some shit. I don't know. They're good at making boats over there. And a super yacht. And the yacht was so big it couldn't pass through this little like river area because there was a bridge that was built in like the 1500s. So he had them just take down the bridge.
That's wild.
And then put the bridge back up.
Yeah, when you can change roads and stuff, that's fucking power.
Roads is one thing. A bridge?
Of an old bridge.
From the 1500s?
Bro.
Probably some paperwork involved in that.
A little bit.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. He started that shit in his fucking garage. Yeah. He's flexing on the super.
So that's the other thing.
Kid, let's talk about that Helix.
Helix. I can't stress it enough, gang. Helix.
Helix is the best. Let me tell you something. Getting older
ain't great.
Things start getting sore, stiff. I noticed that in the bed that I have now. Like, my knees start hurting just from laying there. Over at Helix, man, that's all they're focused on, is getting you the best night's sleep that's absolutely possible, legally.
Yeah.
All right?
I sleep in a Helix all the time. I'm limber. You seen my high kicks recently over there in a Patreon?
High kicks are pretty good.
I attribute all that to Helix, baby. Helix mattresses are here to improve your sleep, cushioning those joints and muscles, and giving you more energy for each day. I've been saying for years, it's the best sleep I've ever had. It's adult sleep. It's a grown-up bed. You get it together. Get your life together in a Helix, baby.
But you got to take the quiz, and what's that? It's like you got to study for it 4 or 5
2
hours.
minutes! 2 3 minutes, you take the sleep quiz. They match up with the best thing.
You don't got to go to the community college on a Saturday and take it or nothing like that. You do it right online. You kidding me?
Do it on your phone if you
T-Bone,
want.
set me up.
You take advantage of their 100-night free trial and a 10 to 15-year warranties. Choose from 14 unique mattresses, including luxury models, big and tall for the big man, and mattresses just for kids. Every Helix mattress comes with steel coils in the base, foam layers on top for a combination of comfort and support. Getting better sleep couldn't be easier. Your personalized mattress is shipped to your door for free and delivered in a box for easy setup. Here is the turkey. Go to Helix.
Lay it on me.
Helix is offering up to 20% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/garbage. This is their best offer yet, and it won't last long with Helix. Better sleep starts now. Do it.
Do it. Kib, this is Blue Chew.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I have a raging heart on right now.
Something you can swing from.
It's Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Is what I got going on down there.
Stop looking at me like that, by the way.
Gang, do yourself a favor. Get over to Blue Chew. Get yourself straightened out. Blue Chew delivered chewable tablets with the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, Levitra at a fraction of the cost. I never even heard of Levitra.
Yeah.
Thought that was margarine. Get Blue Chew instead.
Guys, please.
No, that's it.
You find out when you take it, it ain't messing around. This is the real deal Holyfield stuff. You know what I mean?
What the fuck? He paused and looking at me like
about to take a run at you. Me and you could take some and have some sword fights in here. Sign up for BlueChew.com. Meet with one of their licensed medical providers and receive your prescription in days. The best part, it's all online. No doctor's visits or awkward conversation. Show up to doctor's visits.
Nosy secretaries asking you questions.
Sarah, why are your pants off in the waiting room? Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA and shipped to your door in discreet packaging. Blue Chew wants to help you have better sex. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. Chew it and do it. Special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code GARBAGE at checkout. Just paying $5 for shipping. That's BlueChew.com. Promo code GARBAGE to receive your first free month. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. We love you.
Thank you.
But I will say this. I was talking to Rogan. I was like,
shout out Joe Rogan.
Yo, shout out. I want to hear you because you guys are out there, the fucking legend.
him.
But I was like, yo, does anybody care? Because I find myself just caring about less things. Like, I care about my boys. I care about my family. Like, I it's just a smaller.
Sure.
I care about you guys. I love seeing you guys succeed, and I like seeing other, my boys being good. But, like, caring about who the fucking governor of some state is. I don't give a fuck about whatever election. I don't care.
I think my thing is I never cared. For the longest time, my main care was paying rent, my cell phone getting cut off, all that kind of shit.
Yes.
So it was like, I mean, up until, fucking 18 months ago or whatever it was, 2 years. So it was like, that was my main call, like my main thing. And now I'm like, I don't give a fuck about. I also don't have an opinion on anything political. No, I don't.
Bro,
Nothing.
it's
I'm just an idiot.
exhausting. I used to
I don't
care
know.
so
I didn't
much.
even know fucking MS stood for Microsoft.
Yeah.
Schultz, going to Mars, man. He's fucking leaving it all behind.
Bro, I might take a trip, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If Bezos hits me up, he bribes me, I take a little trip. I go to Mars. It's just the wildest thing, man. Like to fake like I have my friends that like still are like politically engaged and shit, and they'll be like, these drag queens are teaching kids or whatever. Like, have you heard this thing?
Sure,
Everybody's
yeah,
upset.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the new thing. And I'll have to be like, damn,
Man,
bro.
shucks.
Yeah, we gotta pick the school where that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
You know what I
golly.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
I know.
I don't care.
I'm the same way.
I do not care if the drag queens are teaching my kids.
You don't have any skin in the game at the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have no skin in the game.
But that's what Rogan said. He's like, yo, once you have kids, you start caring about everything again.
Sure.
It's not about you. It's just about the kids.
Yeah, of course.
And the world that they could grow up in. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So now I'm in this like weird time where my wife and I are fucking trying to have kids, but we don't have them yet. So I'm just enjoying being able to not give
care
a
about
flying
anything.
fuck
Yeah.
about anything.
You're over there judging spicy tuna rolls.
Bro, that's it.
Giving the sous chef dirty looks.
It was wet. Why is this tuna roll so wet, buddy?
Where'd you get this uni? The East River? What are we doing there? Are you reading anything right now, Schultz?
Dude, I
You
read
read books?
I read I'm trying to like learn how to write a movie. I want to
Okay.
make a movie,
Okay.
so I'm reading all these books about story, and by reading I mean I'm just listening to the fucking books.
Sure,
or
of
whatever.
course.
And you
Fucking
don't
2023. What are we doing here?
yeah, but you don't keep it in as much.
No, you don't retain it at all. It's like music in the car in the background. You don't retain it. You
I
have to
retain
listen to
nothing.
it 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if I'm saving time doing this listening shit.
It's true.
Like,
Yeah,
I
you're not
wonder
really. You retain it way different.
Yeah, so I'm into reading. So I read this book by William Storr, wrote it, and then a new one I'm reading, A Hero with 1,000 Faces. I think it's like Joseph Campbell or something like that. So I'm just trying to like read about like story stuff.
And when are you listening to these? On the treadmill?
Before I go to bed.
Before you go to bed. But if you're listening
walking
to it.
around. Yeah. But
So
then
you'll
I've
throw the
stopped
ear
that.
pods on? You have the ear pods on in bed?
Yeah, sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
You do the
Okay.
pods or you do like the big bows?
No, I'll do the
You
pods.
do pods.
I'll do the pods.
You guys
but
got-
also, wifey doesn't really wake up. She's good at like she sleeps with like Harry Potter on every night, so she's fine going to sleep with
You
me.
guys go to sleep with the TV on?
She does, and I turn it off immediately after she falls asleep.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
That's pretty
But
classy.
she likes that. That's comfort for her.
That's good.
The Harry Potts.
That's
Pretty
good.
good. Not bad. You
Um,
got a king size bed, I assume.
California King.
I
Now, why is that important?
What?
Because it's bigger.
But it's not.
No,
It's
it
not?
is.
No, it's longer.
It's longer.
but not as
Wide.
wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as wide as a king?
I think it's the
No.
same.
No,
T-Bone, let me get some dimensions. But there's another. There's one bigger. There's an Alaska.
that's the biggest.
There's a bigger one.
For
I'm
that
like,
Holy shit,
fucking-
really?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
it ain't a twin. That's all you got to worry
have you guys
about.
been to Alaska?
No.
No.
If you go to Alaska, you'll find out why it's the biggest bed.
Because it's what? It's huge?
No, there's some big broads. You're gonna need some square footage in a bed like that. There's some big girls. It's like 5-to-1 men to women.
Men
out
to
there.
women,
So there's
yeah.
no like incentive for women to be in shape. There's nothing. It's like guys are starving. They're crab fishing. They're coming off the boat and they're like, I'll fuck anything.
Sure.
So these girls are just walking around blowing cigarettes. They don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah.
Wearing the hoodies with the mustard stains. Like they do not care.
Sounds like
and
Foley.
They don't have to get. Literally, you're an 8 out there as a woman. Yeah.
Hello, boys.
You're out by the docks.
Yeah, waiting for him to come.
How's
in.
he appeal you this season?
I got some crabs here for you.
All right, California King dimensions:
Hit us.
84 inches long, 72 inches wide. Regular king size, 80 inches long, 76 inches wide.
So it's 2 inches wider.
4 inches wider.
The regular king is
Regular.
wider, and then the California king is longer.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I'll give it
So why
to
don't you just go regular king? Because you'll fit. I mean, it's not like you're not fucking Shaq Diesel.
I'll say this.
You want to save a little room in the
in the New York City
apartment.
bedrooms.
Plus,
yeah.
if people come over to look at the apartment and they go into the bedroom, California King really rolls
Sounds
off the
better.
tongue.
Does it?
Yeah, it sounds better because it's not a king. It's a fucking California king.
It's an upgrade.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Will you or the wife, when you leave a place, like if you leave like a hotel room or like say you guys stare at like, you
Tip?
know, rent,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, of course. I assume.
Rent a
How much
house.
do you guys leave at the like on the dresser before you leave?
Depends. I typically have merch cash, so I'll have cash. I'll probably a night 10 to 20
Per night.
per night. But we're doing one nighter. Like we're in and we're out for the most part. We're not doing like weekends anywhere.
I'm a big tipper.
Uh-huh.
I almost never tip the cleaning crew.
You got to change that.
I know.
Because they found out they're paid per room, not hour. They're paid per unit. And it's like a shitty rate, I found out.
Gotta drop a 20, Schultz.
Yeah,
Come on.
You gotta grease.
Plus, you're staying at
I
nice
love how you
joints.
said, I found out. I mean, I assumed that they were making 6 figs all these years. These poor Latvian women walking around the hotels, knocking on
All
the
that
door.
money you got, you
Can
need
I
a 10
change your
from me?
bed, please? I get
You
paid
guys
per
are
room.
salaried,
Bro,
right?
dude,
You got full bennies.
Dude, us just going, later. And she's like, I need this
Yes.
money.
Yes.
I get 75 cents per room,
It's something
please.
like that, yeah.
But what about all your stock options? What are we doing? Yeah, you got to tip heavy. On
Yeah.
that.
Okay, yeah, I got to
You
get
gotta
better at
grease 'em.
that.
But what I was gonna say is,
yeah.
if you guys like rent a house or something like that,
Yeah.
you stay. Do you ever say goodbye to places, like or like like if you're leaving somewhere, like thank you house?
No,
Never.
no.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
But I don't
classy.
mind that as a sentiment. I like that. Because that
Okay.
means the place meant something to you. But no.
Sure.
I would really love to find a place that like when you were a kid, I don't know if you guys did as a kid, but like your family found a place, the parents enjoyed it, the kids enjoyed it, and then you just went back there.
Sure.
Oh, of course.
And you just got so much joy out of this place.
That's the Harbor House in Ocean City for the Foley family.
Boom.
We used to
Done.
go there every summer.
Get to the water.
Yep.
Enjoy it. The
Yep.
parents get to kind of let you off the leash a little
Sure.
bit.
Yep.
They get to kick back. And I hope that my wife and I find a place like that.
Well, you're trying. I see the
We
fucking
are
Instagram
trying.
stories. You're
Yeah.
fucking trying.
But I don't know. I have this weird thing now where it's like I kind of want to see everything, which I don't know if that's the best way to go through life, because if you're just skimming the top, you might miss.
You're not really getting like, hey, we found this place that we spend,
Yeah.
Every week, a year at or whatever.
Yeah.
Kippy was saying that before you got here. We were curious what if you did move out of the city, is there any place that
We
would
thought
catch
about
your
this.
eye?
We thought about this. I mean, my wife's from Santa Barbara, so maybe like Los Angeles, because I still need to do stand-up full time.
Competitively, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like in the city doing spots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't move to like fucking Toledo or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Where's the
and
last
it's gotta
place you
be
were?
convenient.
Where's the last place you and the missus visited or a little vacay?
Where did we go?
Because if you
last?
haven't seen Schultz's Instagram, the Schultzes do vacations pretty
Well,
nice.
we had a bougie one. We went
Do
to
all right.
That Arizona one?
the Amon
Woo!
Gary. Yeah, it's
You're not tipping out there?
everything's.
They probably don't like. It's all crypto,
you wanna
probably.
know-
You gotta give them a Bitcoin or some shit. These
wanna
new age
know-
rich guys.
You want to know class, bro?
You got to leave a baby
This
on the
is
dresser?
fucking class, dude. This place, there's no money, so there's no bill, there's no everything, there's no anything at all. I think the food is all included, and then drinks you can pay extra for, but they never ask for a bill. So you don't tip. The tip is included.
You had
They just go-
4,200 a night. I wouldn't ask
Yeah,
for
it's
a bill
lot.
either.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Holy shit.
Yeah. But it's really, it's like you're
Hey, you
paying.
fucking
it's
narc,
crazy.
what are you
It's
doing
crazy.
over there?
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
wild.
Oh,
That's-
I knew
that's
that
wild.
price because my wife just looked it up,
Yeah,
so we
yeah,
could
it's
go.
wild.
And I was like, I'm not Schultzy.
It's wild.
Fucking,
It's wild.
let's go to Burning Man or something.
Yeah. Burning up. Yeah.
Couldn't afford to drive through the parking lot.
Bro,
What are you
it
talking
is-
about?
It is a wild. Bro, we went there on Thanksgiving weekend, right, or Thanksgiving week, and I didn't even look it up like an asshole. Like I just saw it. My wife's showing me pictures. Like, oh, it looks beautiful. I didn't realize it's on a fucking Native American reservation. Everybody there is Native American, so I'm there Thanksgiving. Right, and all these poor natives.
You guys got any plans for the
Bro,
holidays?
literally.
Fucking
You're gonna hang out with your
bozo.
family if I had any.
Yeah.
Walking around with a big
if
turkey
they
leg.
were around.
Jeez.
Literally, I got the saddest happy Thanksgiving ever from a native person that was driving us to the airport. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
but no, that place was
I
insane.
would have spit in your food. You
I
kidding
know.
me?
But no bill ever. They just ask you your room number, and then they put it on, and the tip is applied.
Because, yeah.
Because this is rich people don't ever want to. They don't want to do this. Why are you giving me papers? Why you
Yeah.
give me receipts?
I do. Well, I just
what
did.
is all this?
Schultz gives him a fake room number.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, we're
100%.
28B.
100%.
I'm on the 9th floor.
B. 28B. Sir, we don't have B's and C's over here.
It's right next to A. You'll figure it out. More Mai Tais, please. I just did something in Puerto Rico. It was the same thing. It was it was a high-end luxury hotel.
Where'd you stay?
The Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing. You have to sign, which is fine. But my whole thing is like, just run
no
it.
sign. No sign.
I know,
Yeah.
but like the thing I was getting mad about, I'd go up to the bar at the pool and get a Corona. They print me 2 receipts. I got to sign my room,
Yeah.
the name. I go, just Run it. I'll figure it out later.
Put it into the room.
Just go. Put it all
This
there.
guy
Get out
came
of the
back
way.
upside down in brunch orders.
Yeah, I
I'll
got
tell you
jammed
that.
up at a
What
fucking at a what was it? At like a chef's tasting thing. They got jammed. It was really way more expensive, and it's so lost on me. I'm a dirtbag. I have a horrible. I like chicken tenders. That's my kind of thing. But I always say, let's do it.
Yeah.
So I got the wine pairing. I got fucking jammed up, and I hated the food.
Little sticker shock.
Dude, the wine pairing, you're in it. Bro.
Little sticker shock for
How much?
Kippy.
What was it? 1,200, I think, for two of us, and neither one of us liked it. Yeah, it was a lot.
The
It was
wine, at least?
It's lost. It's lost on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a fucking. I'm a shot and a beer guy, and
Also, you're in Puerto Rico. It's not like they have like a rich wine culture.
yeah, no, yeah, exactly. It wasn't
Yeah.
like we were in like France.
You need
or
some
something.
rum.
But dude, my wife got the
Little
mocktail
coquito.
package.
Yeah.
Straighten you
out. Wait a minute. She paid for? Does she not drink?
She doesn't drink.
Okay.
So, but they had like a mocktail pairing
Yeah.
and that was $100.
Oh, dude,
add-on.
what a racket that is.
The
That was like fucking
mocktail
pineapple
pairing.
juice,
Mocktail
lady.
racket.
Wow.
Yeah, $100 on that. I said, take
Just
a
Snapple.
fucking. We're out of here.
Wow, that's next level. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. She's German, right?
German.
You're right. Yeah. I was having
Dumb bro. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, I was having a dinner with a guy, German dude, the other day, and
They're unique people.
well, I actually really enjoy Germans because you can
Oh,
be
I
like,
love
very direct and honest.
Oh,
with
they
them,
don't.
right?
There's no beating around the bush.
None.
You find out where you. Dude, this is how.
Yeah.
This is how ruthless my wife calls me a successful podcaster and not comedian. I'm
Isn't
like,
that-
you
isn't
fucking
that
bitch.
crazy?
She's
Isn't
like, yeah, well,
that
you're a
crazy?
podcaster. I'm
Yeah,
like, I'll
yeah.
fucking fight you right now, lady.
Yeah.
Now I gotta ask from the everyman's perspective. Who was this guy? I can't even tell who the hell you're hanging out with these days.
Who, the German guy?
Yeah, you're hanging out with like race car drivers and financiers.
He's a yeah. He's a
Swiss bank accounts.
yeah,
He's a guy who he works for a company that we might do some business with, right? And
That's real vague rich guy shit.
all right.
And no, but I'm saving
They
him
weren't at
because
an Arby's.
he had a funny thing because he brought up the school shootings in America, and I was like, yo, what do you guys think about that? Like from Germany, like the school shooting thing. And he had an interesting idea on it that I'm curious about your wife's perspective. And he goes, yeah, I mean, it is so weird for us. This is so strange. Like, why do you guys do this? But then again, we have the Autobahn. I go, what do you mean? And the Autobahn is their like highway system, and you can drive as fast as you want on the Autobahn. And every year, there are senseless deaths from people driving too fast on the Autobahn. And every year, the government tries to go, well, maybe we should just make some restrictions so not everybody can drive so fast on the Autobahn. And then Germans go, it is my right.
It's my
to
duty
drive
to
fast
drive my Mercedes
as
quick
fast as I
possible.
want. You will not take it away from me.
Sure.
Like they have the exact same gun rights thing, but
They
just
can't
with
take,
the
you can't take my speed, baby.
exactly. I can't even kill Jews anymore. And you're gonna take away my speed.
You will take my driving gloves from my cold dead hands.
Yes. So I thought it was interesting that like
I never thought about it that way.
But guaranteed every culture, every country has this thing that they identify with that makes no sense and causes senseless deaths, but they refuse to relinquish it because they think it's an attack on their identity.
that makes sense, of
guarantee.
course. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure what the other ones would
I
be.
never thought of that.
Like Italians with the spaghetti.
Yeah.
It's enough already.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Speaking
ahead.
of travel, this is a hot button debate on the pod.
Hot button.
You're on a plane.
Yep.
You put the seat back on the plane
Immediately.
immediately.
Before we
Piece
take
of
off.
shit.
The second I sit down, the seat is back.
Okay.
They don't make you put it up on takeoff?
In first, sometimes. That's another thing that happened. Like I'm flying first.
Yeah, we don't go back. We can't go back.
It's hard
anymore.
to go back
For business.
bro.
Personally,
it's
I'm
hard
gonna back
to
on a
go
plane.
back. But yeah, it's I just go back immediately.
You say anything?
With no concern. The
No
only
concern.
time I didn't do it is when 50 Cent was sitting behind me, and I had so much respect
What
for
plane is this?
No.
I thought Tony Ayo was going to come clip you real quick.
Tony was in coach.
I love you, Tony. Damn.
No, but
This guy.
50 was behind me, and I have so much respect for 50.
Shout out
that
to him.
I didn't drop the seat back at all. I
Did
just
he
sat
go
there.
back? Do you know?
Of course, that's 50 Cent,
Yeah,
bro.
50
He's a big guy. He needs his room. And
50
also, who's
Cent
going to
went-
tell him to move his
yeah.
fucking seat up?
Holy
But yeah, I
shit.
didn't go back at all. That's how much respect I have for Fifth, bro.
Do you know him at all? Did
No,
you,
I mean, we
engaged there.
yeah, we said hello and everything like that. He gave me a look as if maybe he knew me, but
Yeah.
like, 50's the man. Like,
White boy
50 is-
crazy.
50 has fucking straddled being famous, making things in Hollywood, and saying whatever the fuck he wants
Sure.
on social media.
And just blatantly talk about shooting people at the
Bro,
same time.
Yeah, like any joke he can make.
Yeah.
Nobody says a single thing about it. Like, it's almost as if he has dirt on every single important person in the music business and Hollywood and politics, because there's nothing he can't say, and he has to apologize for nothing. So it's like he's the dream. I'm like, this guy figured it out.
Yeah, shout out to Fifth, huh?
Yeah, 50's a legend.
You
Damn.
taking the shoes off on a plane?
If it's like if I'm wearing the New Balance 550s, they pinch my bunion, and I'll take them shits off immediately.
How old are you, 80?
I'm
My
fucking,
New Balance is
my
pinched
New
my
Balance
bunion.
550s. I
What's
gotta
the
throw 'em out.
550? Is the
It's-
550 the...
It's the shoe that got really popular, like kind of replaced like almost like a Nike Dunk.
Okay.
Maybe too popular.
Right. Yeah. I
Too
got
popular.
you. I got you.
And yeah, but I'll take those. If it's uncomfortable, I'm taking the shoe off. Absolutely. If it's like a running sneaker that I wore for the airplane, I'm gonna leave it on. But I have no qualms about taking a shoe off and walking to the bathroom and
Sans
taking
shoes?
a piss. Sans shoes with socks, stepping in the piss droplet sometimes with the
Kids
socks.
new
I
money
don't care.
trash, dude.
Yeah.
Do you ever
Yeah.
masturbate on a plane?
I've tried.
Damn stewardess wouldn't
Right.
give me my leg room.
Yeah. No, I time it with the stewardess making an announcement. Just, keep going.
You're just in the bathroom going, this is an affront to God, man.
Sitting next to Jim Carrey trying to pull one.
No, I don't know. It's a hard thing to like.
A lot of
jerk
people
off
do
on.
it. It's never really crossed my mind.
Like, why?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm on so much Propecia that like I don't. Even
Are
have-
you?
Yeah, I don't have
Me
the
too.
sex
Shout out
drive
to it, bro.
fucking.
It's working better for you though. It
Yeah,
looks.
when did you? How are you doing it?
Took his first pill
Are you
this
swallowing
morning.
it, or are you just fucking crunching it up and then just sweeping it into a dustbin? What? What?
He got up to dosage. Schulz has got full lock over there.
Don't say that right now, dude. You're gonna destroy a sponsor of mine. What is it? How long have you been taking this fucking Propecia, Freddie?
This guy ain't a client.
Hold on, what's going on?
Yeah, man. You're trying to fight genetics. It don't work.
So, but you came on late.
Oh wait, I should have. If it was one of those things, I wish I would have started way before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
started 23, bro.
Oh no, I started 34.
You got to
30
get
maybe?
in when, like the second you notice anything. You gotta
Should
do
know.
it. Yeah,
have
yeah,
started in 8th grade.
yeah. Were you one of those high school guys?
No,
who
no,
was
no, no,
receiving-
no, no,
Man,
no.
those poor
Or that
bastards.
kid that went gray. You're like, what the fuck
Yeah,
was that all
that was
about?
insane. Yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah, we had a kid go bald, and he was a senior. He was he was a junior. He was starting to go bald.
That's like diet or something.
Yeah.
That's not
Bro,
normal
people used
genetics.
to think he was the coach of the team. Like, he would be in the layup lines with us, and the other team would be like, "Why
Is he a player coach? What's
Yeah.
going on here?
Must be
Damn.
a 5th-year senior.
Okay.
Shower at night, shower in the morning. Do you shower every night?
Shower after exercise, and before sex, if my wife forces me to.
Okay.
Sounds like a real romance
That's
guy.
classy.
I
That's
mean, you try
classy.
to have kids that it removes romance
Sure.
entirely. I don't know if you guys have tried at all for that. You guys tried?
Not intentionally, no.
No. Wait, are you guys pregnant?
No,
Oh.
did that come off weird? No, we've never tried. I've had sex, is what I'm trying to say.
I don't think you have. I'll be honest
That was
with
a
you.
wild answer. I think
You
there's
made me
some
nervous.
breaking news right here.
Wait, you mean when
Hold
you
on.
put the wee wee in the woo hoo?
Yeah. Are you guys going at
I'm
it?
not a virgin.
Yeah.
Are we going out? What do you mean? Yeah, I have sex with my wife.
No, are you guys trying to have a child?
No, not at the moment, no.
No?
Kippy, let me ask
How
you
old?
this.
Hold on. How old? Do you mind me asking how old your wife is?
We're both 36.
36. So you guys got to
Yeah,
get at
soon.
it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah. Why don't you come over? We'll talk about it.
I will if you need. I mean, I'm telling you, this is
No, of course. I know.
go after it
I know.
because it's not when you start; it's a while after.
Sure, of course.
That's what we're learning.
I know.
So
Yeah,
go after it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, your wife doesn't.
I'm
drink
chubbing up
anything.
over here, right? Am I the only
Yeah,
guy?
that's it.
No, she's on the
Yeah.
mocktails.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah, yeah.
$80 a clip.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
Okay.
so it's not a regimented thing.
Your
Sex
shower.
with my wife. Oh
No, Jesus.
that is more regimented. No, the showers. No, I think if I work out, if I sweat, if I'm not sweating, I don't really feel a need.
Did you
to.
shower this morning before you came
Yeah,
out?
yeah. I worked out. I did Pilates. If that isn't some fucking.
Man.
He
yeah,
got up,
yeah.
he did Pilates. What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
I had a meal thing that I'm doing. So like I'm getting these like meals. made.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
You got
the,
a chef?
No.
Is this what you're telling me?
No. So shout out to the muscle doc, Jordan Shallows. He's the fucking man. And
Toby, bleep that.
yeah, bleep it. But no, I'm like, my shoulder got all fucked up. I had to get a cortisone shot. My body's starting to fall apart. Like everything is just like.
You're gonna be
down.
you're gonna be doing testosterone real soon.
If the second my wife gets pregnant, I'm on everything: peptides, HGH,
You're
testosterone.
running through the garden.
Oh,
You're going to the big guy and getting hooked up.
100%. Akash is already on it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think he cares about me saying this. Yeah. He's
Kid's
on it.
juicing.
He's on the peptides. He just started.
I like it.
But yeah. If he wasn't angry enough already.
That guy's got an edge to him.
Shout out to Akash.
No, but
hold on.
I would absolutely do it. 100%.
This Pilates, you did it
Why
in
don't
the
you
house?
guys do it? Why don't you do the fucking Ozempic shit if you're trying to lose weight?
Ozempic?
Yeah, this is what all the
This is the shots
Hollywood
I was
people. You
talking
just take a
about.
shot and then you fucking lose the weight. That's what everybody in Hollywood. This is another thing
Isn't
you
that
learn.
heroin?
Yeah,
All right.
but without the sleepiness. Like you just have a great day and you get your shit done and
The CBD of heroin.
literally.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's just it's diabetes. It was like a diabetes
It's a diet.
medicine
Yeah, it's a
or something
diabetes
like that.
that
and
regulates your blood sugar, insulin
just
levels.
makes you not hungry.
Yeah.
It's like so. This is what you fucking realize, dude. Like, all right, you know when you first started like getting some shit off, and then you realize, oh wow, like it's easier to get a restaurant reservation, or maybe these people want to give us clothing.
It's
or
still
something
not
like
easy
that.
for me to
All
get a
right,
restaurant.
it's coming up.
I don't know who you think
It's
we
coming
are.
soon. It's coming soon.
I got denied from Applebee's last week.
Yeah. You can get a hoagie at the Wawa. now.
There we go. They know me at the Wawa.
Yeah. So like, you realize like all these like athletes and everything, not even athletes, like these Hollywood stars and everything like that. It's like they're not really just kind of working out like us.
Oh no.
They're on
Oh, of
every
course,
stick
sure.
of fucking juice.
Mm-hmm.
They got the trainers, they got the food and all this kind of shit.
Sure.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm down to do all of it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
You doing the Pilates at the house?
No, I go to this studio. Real Pilates is
Okay.
Yeah, but it was
Private session or are you with other people?
private session. I had to kind of rehab this fucking shoulder and
Schultz!
everything going on. but
Yeah, you're a real rich
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I like
I just
to
don't
say.
have confidence in my ability to do it. Like I need someone who constantly can like
Sure, tweak.
fix
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. You're getting dressed in the morning. Do you put socks on or pants first? Do you go socks then pants or pants then socks?
Either or. No ritual
Really?
with
Can't
that.
be tied down.
Yeah. No ritual with
AC/DC.
that
Huh,
at all.
okay.
Yeah.
Fair
Back and
enough.
forth.
Yeah.
I'm a pants before socks kind of guy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
When you're getting in the shower.
Yeah.
Now, see, this is a little tricky because I'm sure you have a glass door, right?
Yep.
Back when you had just a regular curtain.
Say you're in a hotel room.
Yep.
Like a shittier hotel room.
Yep.
Not one of the $5,000 a night ones
Yep.
you stay at.
Yeah.
Would you get in towards the front of the shower or the back of the shower? What do you think's
Oh, the back of the shower. For
And
sure.
then enter the water.
Of course.
You're not just jumping right in the splash.
Who jumps right into the splash?
He does. And he even sneaks around the
But
toilet.
you have the square footage to block the water, and I'm not trying to make it like
It's like putting a wall up.
exactly.
You just
Yeah,
told
yeah,
me
yeah,
about
yeah.
the Ozempics. What
No,
do you want?
I'm not trying to bully you.
I am.
You are. What I'm saying is, you can push the water in a direction away from you. It's
Yeah.
hitting the tile. If we walk in, it's just a
Little
fan
guys like
that's
us.
spraying it out. Exactly.
I just hold my titty up.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. Do you know any of the lyrics from the 8 Mile battle raps?
You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not classy.
Yeah. No, I know that. I think I might know that.
That whole thing probably.
Yeah.
That hit when we were. That was like.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Also, I like how Eminem did it, kind of like Howard Stern, where it's just like one movie, knock it out of the park. Don't
Killed
need
it.
to do
yeah,
it again.
Yeah.
Shout out to Private Parts.
Private Parts was, I mean, does it hold up? Because I thought it was
Yeah.
unbelievable. When
I don't
I
know if
saw
it
it
holds
not
up.
that long ago. Holds
Really?
up.
Yeah.
Top shelf movie.
Yeah. I mean, what he
Um,
did is truly unbelievable.
One and done.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh,
like,
his career. Oh,
like,
yeah, of course.
Shout out to him.
I mean, yeah. Imagine. Yeah.
He's the GOAT. He's the greatest.
Literally.
What about what goes on first, the deodorant or the shirt?
Deodorant.
Yeah.
Right out the shower. Right?
Suckers.
Deodorant.
I go
yeah.
shirt.
Thank
You
you.
go
Because it
shirt.
gets on your. It
Schultz.
gets on your.
That's smart.
It gets on your
Do
clothes.
you use the white deodorant?
I use Secret
What are you using?
or Dove. I use the white baby
If you
powder
use
base.
the white, you got to put
You
the shirt on
gotta,
first.
yeah.
100%. Yeah.
I
I
want you
think.
jamming up.
Yeah, I think Old Spice or something. My wife.
Really?
Yeah, my wife gets it. Yeah.
I figured it was some real rich guy shit.
Yeah.
Old Spice.
Nah. Honestly, I don't really buy many things, guys. To be honest with you, like
What's
I don't know. That jacket looks pretty nice.
What's the soap in the
looks
shower?
like it looks like a Crown Royal bag.
they.
fucking guy coming in here in a velvet jacket with gold trim, and I'm not supposed to say anything.
I got a hankering for some Hennessy, I'll tell you that.
Make some Incredible Hulks in here or something. Crown and Coke on a rocks. Let's go,
Crown
Schulz.
Royal bag. That's perfect. Yeah, no, man.
Okay.
You keep the
It's mostly experiences. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's
Like
right.
going to the fucking crazy hotel or
Sure.
doing Italy or
The
something
trips,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Sure.
And trips, and then trying to do those trips with the boys and their wives. Like that's peak. If
Yeah.
we could get that down, like do like a summer thing and like a winter thing, and you just
Just live life, baby.
yeah, man, that is
Just with
Be
us, man.
grateful and live life.
Just with
I don't want to brag, but we got Connecticut coming up.
Connecticut and Vermont. Shout out to you.
Whoa.
See you soon,
Shout
baby.
out.
Where you guys going in Connecticut?
The venue?
Yeah.
It's New Haven. It's like a rock clubby performance space. Yeah.
Cool.
Graduating a little bit out of the clubs, doing some little stuff.
But we were
like
down. We were
it.
down there in Tejas, as we were saying, and we had it.
Oh yeah, what'd you think about the mothership?
Woo!
I mean,
Unbelievable, huh?
yeah, it's like a guy who knows a lot about comedy made a really good comedy club. It's the
Unbelievable.
corners are all rounded on that thing. It's fucking
Place
in a
is
good
sharp.
way. I mean, yeah.
Place is sharp. It's run sharp. Comics are all sharp.
Staff is
Everybody
great.
was nice as shit. Unbelievable.
Now, were you guys nervous going on?
I was fucking crazy nervous, dude.
Good.
Just because you're like, what the fuck? It's Rogan's club. I had only met him.
Tell them what happened.
I had only met him a second before, right? Like he came into the green room. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Rogan? You know what I mean? And then I ran off to the corner. And so then I'm going up. They're bringing me up on stage, and they do like the pass the mic type thing.
Yeah.
And I'm about to go up, and it's your boy Derek, who that was my
Love Derek.
Derek's great.
And hysterical, man.
Yeah,
Derek
killer.
Poston. Go check out
Hysterical,
Derek
killer,
Poston.
great guy.
Yeah, we're gonna
Shout
have
out
him
to
on here
Derek.
next time he's in New York. And
love that.
he's a good dude. So I had never met him, but I knew him through like you guys working together. And I was like, hey, what's up, man? I'm Kevin. I'm next. He's like, yeah, what's up? Cool. So then he's on stage, and they're like, all right, he's lit. And I went in, and I'm, you've been there, right? The small room. So I'm like against the wall in the small room, about to get called up.
Yeah.
And he's like, Derek's like, this next guy, my brother in comedy. And I'm like, well, that ain't me, dude. And I'm like, this ain't fucking good.
I didn't realize it. I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
What a good guy.
He thought he was just like big up at me.
Fluffing you. Yeah,
Well, like being like,
Seeing
I
him
love
on
this
Comedy
guy.
Central, clubs and colleges.
Yeah. So right then I know, I'm like, I'm dead in the water. Whoever it is, this ain't good.
Yeah.
And then he's like, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Rogan. And it was like throwing a fucking hand grenade in the
Place
place.
went nuts.
Ah! One guy stabbed himself.
Nuts.
Because
So
everybody bought those tickets to that
see
show.
that, they got to see the long shot,
Yeah.
the best.
They never
case
thought
scenario.
Rogan's gonna come on, and then
The
he
small
comes
room.
up,
Like, well, we got tickets to the small room.
Yeah.
He pops in. He's fucking, he's killing. And then they're like, all right, we don't, we're not sure how long he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know if he's going to bring you up. We don't know anything. And they were like, we'll bring you up over the God mic, or someone will run up on stage. He doesn't know you.
Certain death. if
Yeah,
that
so I'm like,
happens.
oh man, I'm fucking dead to rights. I gotta fucking follow him. It's like following Jesus in heaven is what you gotta do. That's a tough follow and a tough venue.
Dude, he walked back to the back of the room, waddling back like an open micer.
Oh, dude, I came back.
I turned my head, wouldn't look at him.
Don't come to me for sympathy.
I was like, hey man, you want to go next?
I'll get that
Hey,
stink
buddy.
on me.
I'll give you $100. You go next.
So how'd it
Slid
go? How'd it go?
So then he goes up, and then he fucking. So I'm like, all right. And then he's like, all right, you guys have been great. And I'm like, all right, let's see fucking how this is just going to be executed.
If he gets off that stage and because like 20 people got up to to
following
see him.
anybody, that creates a that's that big in that place. It's
Yeah.
a buzz for So he goes.
But if there's silence on the stage and all of you hear,
Next up on the stage,
it's like
Kevin
being
Ryan.
lost at Kmart as a kid.
we have a 5-year-old in aisle 8.
We got a guy that's gonna try to do comedy next. That's what's.
he says he's on Propecia, we don't believe him. But that didn't happen.
This guy's garbage. Wait, is that the? What's the show?
So then, shout out to him, fucking
Derek?
Mr. Rogan.
Oh, Rogan did it.
Goes, guys, you've been great, yada, yada, yada. Next I come to the stage from the Are You Garbage podcast, Kevin Ryan. So now I shit myself
Clip it!
immediately.
Clip it.
If you don't think I saved that fucking Instagram story.
he doesn't even go up, just walks up and waves.
You
and
guys
walks
been
off.
great.
Ain't gonna get better than this, guys.
Oh, and it did not.
However,
Did you catch one?
No.
no.
Hold on. Did you catch
No,
one?
let me tell him. From
Okay.
his perspective.
Yeah.
Fucking soldier right here.
Okay.
Dead honest.
It's like storming the beaches of
goes up
Normandy,
there,
dude.
goes up there, bobbing and weaving.
Hold
Yeah,
on. For
it-
about, I'm not even fucking around, about 25 people got up. And there's that place is just a buzz. The holy
Yeah.
shit, that guy,
Yeah.
they get up to go to the bathroom because he did, a longer set. So
Yeah.
whatever, I think people are like, this is now my, I just got to see
One
fuck
of the
the rest
most
of the show.
famous people in human history was in a room with 50 people and then just left.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
There's
People are
going
like,
to be an energy shift.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So then, I get up there,
And then
dude.
you brought up
energy shift.
to
It
the
was
Are You
Chernobyl.
Garbage podcast.
Kidding me?
Man.
But-
fucking. So I'm there, first stroke, swing and a miss. Second joke, swing and a miss.
But
I'm
he
like,
stays in the pocket, Schultz.
Well, it's like one of those things where it's like a check
Soldier.
drop. It's like, dude, there's just people are talking. They're
Yeah.
holy fuck.
Are you acknowledging the room? or
I
are you
just go,
doing the
holy
thing
shit, Joe
where-
Rogan, one more time. How
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
awesome
yeah.
is that to buy myself, 15,
Yeah.
20 seconds,
Sure.
whatever.
Yeah.
But then it's like, all right, you got to fucking settle. And I just started fucking clipping away at it. Then probably 90 seconds,
Yeah.
90 seconds,
You're
to 2
hitting.
minutes.
You're
I'm
hitting.
I'm connected. And then by the end of the set, I was fucking crushing.
Great.
Happy with it. So.
And he
Good.
brought me up, and I started murdering.
Yeah.
Stepped right
Talk
over
about
Kippy's
falling
body.
on the fucking sword, man.
Doing the truffle shuffle up there.
That's funny. Did you guys have a talk before about who should go first?
No, it was an order. It was
It
like,
was just
yeah, they were
already
like, hey, you're
decided.
next. And I was like,
I
all right.
caught my medicine on Sunday, but
Oh,
I had a
really?
little bit of a buffer.
It was that was a different kind of medicine.
Derek was hosting on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I just happened to got the luck of the draw. Rogan went up, and then I had to go after him.
How was it?
I was treading water for a little bit. I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you.
But that was also
It's
at the-
goddamn fucking Joe Rogan. What do you want from
that
me?
was at we all went up at the end of the 4-hour open mic. So it was like the stakes were, there was it wasn't a full, it wasn't like a fucking, the stakes were a little different.
Yeah.
But cool as shit.
Yeah,
man.
cool as fucking.
Couldn't be fucking nicer.
Cool as
He's
nicest
Everybody.
guy, hung out, chopped it up. He was really cool.
And the most generous. And I mean, he doesn't want me sharing how he's going to be paying the comics there, but like no comedy club has ever paid comics in this way. It's like astronomical.
It really is the mothership.
I mean,
it really is,
it's
man.
such
it's
a
fucking
cool,
beautiful.
And we were telling him, man,
Shout out to Texas, baby.
we were hanging out at Mitzi's. It's the bar downstairs, and
Yeah.
they close it off for staff and comics. So
Yeah.
it's like
Staff is chill too.
a lot of them are
Super
comics.
A lot of them are
so-
comics.
so
They
it's
super
like
cool.
chill.
comedy.
A lot of them are funny as shit too,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, a couple
Yeah.
of killers. So we were there hanging out in the bar, and it was just sitting there, and I was like, it's one of those things where I'm like, man, I'm like, you could feel the fucking energy that's
Yeah.
like not really in New York as much as it used to be after the
Yeah.
pandemic. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
man, this is what it was like. There's
That's-
just like a vibe of everybody like, we're fucking hanging, we're doing
Yeah.
it. It's such a new fun energy
Yeah.
that I was like, damn, that's what I was telling him. I'm like, Dan, there's something fucking tangible in the air. You know?
Why,
And there-
I mean, think about it. Like, why would, if you're a comic that's been, grinding in New York or LA for years and you're like a professional, you got a great set, you're hilarious, but it just hasn't caught on for whatever reason, why would you not go there?
I would be there.
It's a
Dude, we
scene-
started Zillowing properties the next morning. Tony was giving us the hard sell. He's like, you got kids? We're like, no. He's like,
Shout
I'll
out
see
to
you
Mr.
then.
Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
fucking squad down there is fantastic.
Yeah, no, they're just killing it, man. They're
Yeah, it's
just
great.
fucking killing it.
It was an honor to be there.
Yeah,
and,
go check it out,
yeah,
man.
you
Anybody
got
who's
to.
Try
in
to get
that area,
tickets.
It's
that's the hardest
impossible.
ticket.
Yeah.
That's harder than Hamilton.
It really is a fucking experience, man. It's an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just great to see. I don't know. I mean, like, look, I'm the biggest fan of Joe, obviously, but it's really cool to see somebody be put in that position because oftentimes people get put in positions of power and then they just repeat the same things
Sure.
that the other people in power did.
Sure.
So you see it with music all the time. It's like these artists go, oh, these music deals are horrible, and then they get offered a label. And it's the same fucking music deals that they offered everybody else, right?
Exactly.
Like Kanye
Well, I gotta
bitching and
get my
whining.
money. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah. So it's like Kanye was bitching and whining about his deal, and then had a bunch of other musicians under the same fucking deal.
Sure.
Anyway, so like he goes and does a club, and then does the exact opposite thing. Where
Oh,
just
it's like,
the
well, that's what I said
comedians
when
get
we
to
were
make a
talking.
living.
I was like, hey, man, you've made it. I was like, comedy is number one here. Like,
Yeah.
that's the only thing. I was
Well,
like,
'cause they don't have
a
professional
kitchen.
sports.
They don't have a kitchen. No, but I'm saying in the
Oh.
club. I'm like, you've made
Oh,
comedy.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
not selling chicken fingers. There's
Yeah.
no fucking whatever. I go,
Yeah.
comedy's number one. I was like,
Yeah.
comedy's put first or is number one. He goes,
Yeah.
it's the only thing.
It's the only
That's
thing.
the only thing that matters in this building is
Yeah.
comedy. And I was
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Yeah.
No, that's great. Like, no one's doing that.
Yeah. Did you guys get to go up in the big room too?
We did. Yeah.
What'd you think about the big room?
It's fucking sick, man.
Loved it.
yeah,
You
sick.
get to be perform. Like you get
Yeah,
to you
it's
get
a
to really
big-
fill the room.
yeah.
I think that's important. I think that's something that New York doesn't really have anymore, especially now that like Caroline's is closed. I guess with Gotham you could kind of
It's
get
a bigger
big.
performative room, rather
But yeah,
than
it's like
a
once you
tight
start
club.
doing these theaters, it's like you can't lean up on the brick wall.
Sure.
And that's how we all grow up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
It's
back
like,
against the wall.
Yeah, it's just chilling. I'm in it, and then you got 3,000 people in front of you in a theater. It's like, okay, this needs to be a different type of show.
A
You know?
Put on a
performance,
show,
yeah.
baby.
You got to step forward. You got to
Yes.
fucking shoulders
Yes.
up. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
when we did the Gramercy, that was a big thing of like, oh fuck, you got to fill this stage and fill the room.
Yeah.
Step in the footlights, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
congrats
so-
on that, man.
thank
How
you
did
very
much.
Gramercy go?
Great, 3
Fantastic.
sold out. They were
Amazing.
fucking fantastic.
Shout out to the bozos and the homies.
Yeah, it was-
Yeah.
the Army of Garbage came correct.
Beautiful.
It was
Love
surreal,
that.
surreal moment.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But
You keep the customer receipt, Schultz?
No, I don't.
never,
Never.
Do you take it with you, or do you leave it there?
I don't. I sign the customers. Like whatever's on top, I sign.
And you leave the blank one there.
Yeah, I
I got
just the whole
jammed up
thing.
one time. Guy put a $500 tip on a set
I'm
of chicken
sure
fingers.
I get jammed up over and over again.
Uh-huh.
I do not look at my credit card. This is awful. I don't look at my credit card statement. Everybody
Don't
that,
you got a guy that does that? You got to have a business
yeah,
manager.
but do they really look at
Do
it?
they
Like,
know?
how do they know I didn't buy that?
Sure.
What are they going to call me? They're going to see 3 charges at New Balance. They're going to be like,
Yeah.
usually you only get 2
Sure,
sneakers. Like,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no way that they would know. So he's not looking.
Uh-huh.
Everybody that works with me has my credit card. Everybody that works with me has passwords to everything that I have. Like, it's, yeah, I don't really have
That's
a security
great. I don't know if I
apparatus.
could ever give up that level of. I mean, Bert has the same thing. Bert's like, he rolls with his assistant Peter. He was like, "Hey, do you have my credit card and my cash?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "That's You're
Yeah.
just wandering around."
Yeah.
That's wild.
I mean, I don't know. I got great guys and I trust
Sure.
them. But also, I think it's a little bit more like, how do I create more room for me to focus on things that I really want to focus
Of course, yeah, no, totally
You know what I
true.
mean?
Totally true.
on. Like stand up, man.
hmm
It's fun to get. Yeah, it's just fun to be back in it. Like, because I took a little time off after the special,
Yeah.
and like, and writing a new material was hard, man.
Yeah, it's tough. It's the hardest thing to do.
Because you don't want to make that mistake that I think a lot of us make, which is like you just do different versions of the jokes you already did.
Sure, it's like the same mechanism, but you're like, I'm at the hospital now.
It's a
or
pretty
I'm-
good idea. I didn't know you could do that.
Just write it down. Yeah. I can squeeze one more out of this.
A fat guy on a boat instead of a plane. What do you think?
Hey, that's
But
not
no,
bad.
but that is what we
Of course,
do, and it's like you're not reacting to like the change in life. And I always wanted the comedy to be like the most pure and authentic as it could be. Like 'cause
Sure.
I look up the guys like Patrice, who was like authentic to almost a fault.
Yeah,
At
of
a
course.
time, you
Yeah,
know,
to a point. Yeah,
but
of
it's
course.
like it was just so beautiful. So I went through a lot of life change, but I had that set for 3 years because of COVID.
Mhm.
So all these things changed in my life, but the material
You're
didn't
s-
really
yeah,
change.
you're still doing the previous
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
So like starting from scratch was like really fucking tough, but I didn't want to just repeat the kind of same things I was doing. And now kind of coming through and like it's starting to mold and work and just being like addicted to it again.
Sure. You
In a
go through
bit,
those
yeah.
swings of like, oh, it's working. This is great. This is so much fun. And then you go through 2 weeks of it sucking. You're like, I'm fucking the worst.
Absolutely.
This is
But at least the addiction is there. But
course.
if the addiction isn't there, you're like, when it's going bad, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
Like, I
it's tough.
feel horrible, whatever. But now it's just like this game I want to solve. So
Yeah, I saw you a few months ago, a little while back, and I was like, "How's it going with the new stuff?" And you're like, "Man, I got 15," and you were so hyped on it.
yeah. But you feel it's
Bro,
like you're
it
like a
was
3-year
awesome.
comic.
I think I got 15 still.
I got 13 now.
Bro,
that
it's
tag
like-
don't work no more.
Isn't it crazy? It's like it's so weird how this shit works. It's like you'll get 30, and that 30 becomes 10.
Yeah.
And then you get 40, and that 40 becomes 20.
I
It's
know.
just you whittle away all the bullshit.
I know.
But I don't know. I'm excited about it. I kind of want to go hit clubs again, to be honest with you.
Like on the road. Like go to a
Yeah,
weekend.
because it's like what made the last hour and the hours before that great.
The pressure cooker of a club. Yeah, yeah.
It should.
The
I
environment.
think it's the grind. I think it's
Yeah.
doing 5 shows a weekend. If you're in a theater and you're doing 2 shows, you're doing a show Friday, show Saturday. You keep it moving. It's like, okay, that is a fraction of the amount of shows, and it's like I think I just need to.
But it's
do
also
reps.
a different. Like we were talking about, it's a different you. It's a different. At the theater, you're performative, so your writing process on stage is going to be a little different.
Oh yeah, I
You know
think
what I
it's
mean?
much harder to write on stage in a theater.
Oh yeah,
Like-
because you're it's more outward rather than like you're not in the mix. You're not like tangible with the audience.
Also, the bombs are just loud. Like hearing 5,000 people not laugh?
Not laugh.
Woo!
Oh, I
Back
just-
of a theater, you just hear, what?
Yeah.
What's this guy's deal?
So it needs to be ready. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be up there just fucking winging it in front of 5,000.
I know.
So, yeah, I like
jammed up.
that.
5,000 seat theater, you got a notebook? You fucking
Yeah, let me try this one.
Yeah,
They're
you
like,
guys heard
try
about
this one. I got a babysitter, you bastard.
Yeah.
How dare you try some shit? It's got to be ready, bro. If you're
Sure.
in the theaters, it's got to be ready,
Of course.
you know. But yeah, I'm excited about it.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, we got to go do some shows, guys.
Let's do it,
That'd be
Schultz.
fun.
Love
We
that,
should.
buddy.
We should go do some shows.
Love that.
Yeah, we're running out of time here, so let's get this. We have some
okay.
Patreon
Go,
questions
go,
that we
go,
got to
go.
get to.
Hit some cues.
Yeah, this one's from Paulie Wallace. This is an OG one, but being a man of your stature and also of your wife, a bit of a foodie, do you have any collection of condiment packets from any restaurants in your refrigerator at this time? This is from Paulie Walnuts.
Oh, fuck. That's a good one.
Any fucking soy sauce?
Bro,
Any
I mean,
McDonald's ketchup?
Taco Bell mild sauces.
Honestly, we must. I'm sure we do, but there are restaurants that I would love to get some packaged sauce from.
Well, what's in your
That
mind?
Raoul's steak sauce right there. That Raoul's steak.
haven't had. That's a place I want to go.
You gotta go to
We're talking
Raoul's,
Chick-fil-A,
boys.
talking Raoul.
No, you gotta go to Raoul's,
You're saying
boys.
you want packaged of the nice
I
place.
want that package.
Sure.
100%.
I'm with that,
I want
for
that
sure.
package. Absolutely. Great question. But yeah, not
If
not
I could
tons.
get the vodka sauce from Carbone's, I'd be brushing my teeth.
Oh.
Talk about the Chick-fil-A special sauce.
We should do a nice little Carbone dinner, boys.
Yeah, you got. I can't make that happen.
We'll do
I
this.
can't even get a reservation at Gallagher's Steakhouse.
Schultz, they got us waiting in the foyer like dickheads.
I'm over there.
Telling me I got to take my baseball hat off.
I'm there with the coat check girl. With my goddamn dick in my hand.
How long you been working here?
This guy, we gotta
People
go.
are handing you jackets.
We gotta go to Carbone.
No, we should have a nice little dinner out. That'd be fun.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go.
We'd
That's
love
a
it.
youth thing.
Let's do it. I'll
We'd
make
love
it happen. I promise. We got to do some shows together, and we got
Yes.
to do a nice little dinner out. Actually, I mean, that's one of my favorite parts of being on the road is just the dinner after a show.
We run into a problem because we do weekdays, so we go in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
So
and if you're in Addison, if you're at the Addison Improv on a Wednesday, you get done at 10:30 after the meet and greet and everything.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing open. You're lucky to get a Hooters or something.
Yeah.
We're at a Cheesecake Factory. I'm walking through the menu like a fucking minefield.
dude, that is a fantastic restaurant.
Cheesecake Factory?
Fantastic. The consistency.
Flawless. It's flawless. I
fantastic.
just recently got introduced to it. It's like
It's
2-3 years ago. It's fantastic.
magnificent.
It's the best.
Ain't no other way
I
around
don't know
a
why
Caesar
it catches
salad.
a bad rap.
It's these fucking
Just 'cause it's by the
pompous
mall or something?
LA people who think they're better than fucking Cheesecake Factory.
Big seats, big tables, big personalities
Big
on end
menu.
servers.
Huge menu,
And it's
tons
done-
of options.
The interior of the place is great.
Immaculate.
It's like done by like a
No.
fucking corporate, Tim Dillon's big on the corporate steakhouse. It's like, yeah, it's
Yes.
perfectly executed.
Yes.
The menu's made in a boardroom.
Yeah.
There's 10 people thought about
Yes.
this, not one fucking guy.
And you can go in Salt Lake or Long Island, and
identical.
it tastes exactly the
Give
same.
me the chicken
No,
parm.
give it up.
Wrap it up. Let's.
Give it up.
All right, let's see. Let's do 2 more here. This one's from Isaac. Is it garbage to keep the sticker on a fitted cap as a fashion statement? You
had
for
to do
sure
that.
had to do
Garbage?
that back in the
Yeah,
day.
back in the day we did it. I thought that was more hood than garbage.
Yeah, but I think it's if you're flex, it depends what sticker did you keep.
The shiny one.
Yeah, you gotta
Underneath.
keep the shiny
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
if you
underneath.
leave the fucking one with the size on the top,
Yeah,
you're a
that's a
bozo.
tough look,
That's a fucking. Come on, what are we
Everyone
doing?
needs to know it's 7 1/4.
Yeah, 7 1/4.
Will you wear your sneakers out of a sneaker store? Will you buy sneaks and wear them out?
Back in the day, yeah. Because I think I was probably just so excited to have the sneakers that I was like, yeah, I'm wearing these motherfuckers
Fucking
out.
fresh pair of kicks.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now, no.
No, you can't do that. Let's see. This one's from JJ. Have you or anyone in your family ever used a money clip?
Yeah, I used to think the money clips are the coolest thing because there was that Nicolas Cage, John Travolta movie Face Off.
Face Off.
Sure.
Where he had a gold Glock or a gold gun, Desert Eagle or something like that, and a
Right.
gold money clip.
Yes.
To go
And I
with
thought that money clip was the coolest fucking thing in the world. So
Good
I tried to
movie.
do money clip.
That
Yeah.
was a good movie.
Face Off was all right.
Face
That
Off was
not
good.
bad.
Nicolas Cage, underrated. One of my
yeah,
favorite
he caught
actors.
a bad rap,
One
but
of
he's
the best.
fucking fantastic.
It's like one of these people who it's like it becomes cool to hate, and it's just like if you actually look at how he is as an actor, he's one of the best
Brilliant.
Yeah. He's having a 25-year career.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah,
fucking the whole 9
Dude,
yards.
National Treasure, one of the most fun movies
You
ever.
got a
I don't
rainy-
care if
you
you're
got a
fucking
rainy day?
cinephile. Con Air was incredible.
Come on.
Guy's got range.
You got a rainy day around the holidays? Throw on The Family Man with Nicolas Cage.
I don't think I ever seen her.
Home Run. It's a
Home
reverse of It's a
Run.
Wonderful Life.
Okay.
Home Run. Schultz.
Okay.
Home Run.
Okay. Love Nick Cage.
Shout out to Nick Cage. We got to wrap it up, gang.
Okay.
Buddy,
We love you so much, man.
Love,
love
you
you.
guys. So proud of what you guys have done. It's
Thank
been
you.
incredible.
we can't
and,
thank you enough, my friend.
Dude, don't thank me, man. You guys did this shit. All of you guys did this shit. It's so
Appreciate
cool.
it.
And it's great that you guys have so much support. And yeah, I mean, just awesome seeing what you guys built. So
buddy.
let's
Thank
get
you,
a
brother.
nice little dinner on the books. And then
Little
honestly, I
dinner.
mean that. Like, let's I'll
Couple
organize some shit, but let's
Yeah.
do some
Let's
shows.
go.
I think that'd be fun.
If you're doing, we'll go fucking open up for you, Schultz.
That'd be
Let's
great.
do it, baby.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Hey, listen,
I'm
I'm
not
closing.
dropping in.
Hey, get all your fans there. I'll close, huh?
Schultzy's hosting.
Schultz, do 10 and don't go over your time either. I got the big man back here.
Make sure you do the birthdays and don't forget the comment cards. All right? Buddy, what else you want the folks out there to
Plug
know? You got
away.
anything?
Hey, man, just, YouTube, check all the stuff out, man.
Of
Check
course.
out everything. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Kippy?
Shout out, Schultz. Thank you so much, man. We're all over the road. Tickets are going quick. Get those now. We're announcing a second leg soon. Get them
I'm
tickets.
dropping in.
Ah.
I'm popping into a show, and I'm coming and I'm opening up.
I'm not following Schultzy. I'll tell you that right
Yeah,
now.
me either.
We're going to stuff Toby.
He's
We're
going
gonna
before
stuff
Toby.
right?
He's going before Toby.
All right, boys.
Buddy,
you.
Kippy, I love you. Toby, I love you. Schultzy, we love you.
Thank you, brother.
Love
brother.
you
Be
guys.
good.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.